Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure that you use the chat. Tell us who you are, where you're from. Make sure that you refresh your screen and make sure you tell us that you can hear us as well. We're super excited. We have lots of great announcements to talk to you all about today. We will give some corporate announcements and some updates. And of course, just like we do every single Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will be able to ask our founder, Justin Bellababa, anything, and he will give you the answers. So super excited once again to be here. I'm going to start off with just a few exciting corporate announcements. Okay, so right now, I hope you guys are all very, very excited. We have our royalty reactivation special offer. There is the excitement that's surrounded by the upcoming release of Royaltie AI. So we want to make it as easy as possible for old clients to reactivate their accounts. So until October 31st, inactive customers who reactivate their accounts will receive $30 off their first month of service. Plus, we will waive the activation fee for the starter plan. So if you are an old customer and you're watching this now or on the replay, or if you know someone that is an old customer, you can just have them email support@royaltie.com to reactivate. So we have that royalty reactivation special offer that we're super excited for you all today. Okay, so we also have our first annual royalty convention on November 23rd. If you are attending that convention and you've already registered for that convention, what I want you to do is put in the comments, Vegas. Drop in the comments, Vegas. I'm super excited to see you all there. There goes my face again. I'm probably like 50 shades of red with excitement. I can't wait to see you all. This is our first annual royalty convention. I'm so excited to see you all. We have a great lineup, some speakers for you all, and lots of like little things that I think that you're all going to be surprised about. So if you haven't gotten registered already, make sure that you do by going to royaltievegas.now.site. Once again, if someone could drop it in the comments for me, I would really appreciate it. Drop in the comments, royaltievegas.now.site. Get everyone to that event. We are going to have a spectacular time. I can't wait to see you all there. I love it. Everybody's putting Vegas, Vegas, baby. Can't wait to see you all. Right on. First annual royalty convention. It's going to be great. Also, we have one other announcement that I want you all to make sure that you're sharing with your prospective customers, business partners. If you go to your website, royaltie.com, you can see now that we accept PayPal as a method of payment for your customers. So your customers can now pay with PayPal, which is super exciting as well. Lots of great announcements that we have today. We have our royalty reactivation special offer for our customers until October 31st, $30 off of that cost to reactivate your account. And we also have royaltievegas.now.site, our first annual convention. Drop in Vegas in the comments if you've already registered for the event. And we also now accept PayPal on our website. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and hand it on over to you, Justin.
Thanks, hey, everybody. So just to, I guess, expand a bit on those things. Yeah, the reactivation, we sent out an email last night to inactive or former customers. We've had a great response, like well over 100 already in 10 hours or something like that. So I think this is going to be a tremendously successful initiative, and we're going to keep on, spreading the word. And if there's anything that we can do to kind of help you bring people back, let us know. Of course, our Zoom support is here to help however we can. So we think that we will be really successful, and based on just the first 10 hours or so, or 12 hours, I guess, we're already seeing a huge response. People are excited. We've come a long way. A lot of these people came on when it was beacons, and so we've had some funny replies about, well, I think the from some of these former customers, I think the batteries on my beacon are dead. I need new batteries. So we got some, there's some education, is my point, right? About, how far we've come as a business. And so, we're at the beginning of this process. And over the next few weeks, we will continue to inform and educate, and I'm sure bring back hundreds of inactive customers. So that's the first thing. Second thing, Vegas. So we're already, I think, about 60% sold out, which is great. We've got a few hundred people who are already registered, and that's not bad considering we just announced this on Friday. There's I think till the end of today, right?
Yeah.
We are offering 50% reimbursement of your ticket price at the event. So register now, or register before the end of the day, and you'll get 50% of the ticket price back when we see you at the Venetian in Vegas. So that's, I think, great offer, and I don't expect this to last much longer, just given the way things are going. I think we'll be sold out, I don't know, in the next few days or so. Don't delay. The program is, the schedule is amazing. Kicks off on Friday with, we got some stuff for Draft Club members. We got, some fun, cocktail VIP reception type stuff. And we'll provide a lot more detail about how you can attend, all of those things. And the lineup of speakers, we're going to start announcing that as well. Obviously, it'll be Cheryl, of course, myself, but we have some really, really amazing keynote speakers that will also be there, as well as, of course, videographer, photographer, DJ. I mean, all the bells and whistles that you would expect from an event of this magnitude, where we get to announce Royaltie AI. So you don't want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. And the founding affiliate thing. We've had a lot of questions about that. What is it? So everyone who attends, because it is our first, real kind of convention, everyone who attends will have the right to use the title of founding affiliate in all of your marketing efforts. In fact, as soon as you register, later this week, we will start to distribute some digital assets that you can use, indicating that that you've registered and that you are in fact a founding affiliate of the company. So that's going to start this week, and there we'll have some gifts and prizes with that founding affiliate branding for everyone who attends. So I think that's super exciting too. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything. I probably am, but that's okay. Let's answer some questions. I'm sure there are lots.
Right on. Super excited to see you all in Vegas as well. Love the comments. Just getting to the questions. So if a person comes back at 57, there will be no activation fee, so they can come back for $27 for the first month, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So anyone who's coming back, they've already paid an activation fee, so their account already exists. So we're not gonna charge them again to reactivate it. That doesn't seem fair. They've already activated. And as an added incentive, we're taking an extra $30 off. So people can start, get their first month for, and get going again for $27, which I think is pretty hard to pass up.
Right on. So all of the information about when events take place, we have a draft club meeting, we have a VIP meeting, and we have our general admission all day on Saturday, is all at royaltievegas.now.site. So make sure that you visit the site and get registered.
Yeah.
You also get some, if you don't get initial email back right away, that's okay. We'll, we can see your registration, but we will also send out communication through email to everyone as well. What happens in Vegas? Peggy? Okay. Looking for questions. Yeah. Will those who are coming back be considered founding affiliates as well? So those who, I'm going to say those who register for the event and attend the event will be our founding affiliates. We're going to have like swag with founding affiliate on there, backdrop with founding affiliates, and also those digital assets that say founding affiliates. This is our first annual royalty convention. It's a big deal, right? Like getting there is a huge deal and you don't want to miss it. So you go to royaltyvegas.now.site to get your event ticket also.
Yeah, we also sent out an email last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so royaltyvegas.now.site is the website, or you can check your email and sign up through the email that we sent.
If you had a wait label account and canceled and you want to reactivate, can I?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but email support for that's a little bit more involved.
If we sent in already, do we need to do it again? I'm not sure what you mean by do we need to do it again.
If they what already?
If we sent in, do we need to do it again?
If you were like registered already?
Yeah, like
once is enough. Once is enough.
Will it be recorded? We will record parts of it. We're not going to guarantee that we'll be standing there live with every single moment on Facebook at that time, but we will make sure to share all the information with you all. And of course, we'll have video person, photographer, DJ, like Justin was saying. So, yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think we answered you there, Diana. Randy said yesterday his landing pages were not able to be saved. Any updates? I just saved my landing page this morning, so I think you're going to create one this morning.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Should be fine.
Yeah. No, if there's any opportunity, hold on. We could talk about that, Brian. He said any opportunities for international affiliates who cannot get to USA as founding members, paying for live viewing, etc.
Yeah, we'll think about that one. That's a good suggestion. It is, it's one thing to fly within North America. I get that it's a different thing to cross an ocean. So let's see if we can think of something for our international partners.
If you registered with one guest and you want more guest tickets, please email.
No, you know what? In fact, everyone who registered, over the weekend, we're sending you a confirmation email because we only gave you room for one guest, and we got a bunch of people saying they want to invite more than one guest. So today we're going to get confirmation of exactly the guest count. So look for an email from us today about that. It'll be like this afternoon.
If you have something that's like specific to your account, Lisa, when you're opening the app or whatever, just hop on Zoom support. We all love our Zoom support. So log into your account and click on the bottom right-hand corner. There's like a champagne colored button. Click on it and you will see live video chat. And you'll be able to sit on Zoom and they will take care of you. Robin says, last week when emails weren't firing out, what's the scoop? Is it fixed? Emails are
yeah, it's fixed. It was not a very it wasn't like a terribly widespread issue, but it was more of there was a queue, and the queue didn't get it just it was a queue that lasted longer than it should have. It lasted like a couple of days. And so the issue's been fixed, and everything that was in the queue has been got out. So nothing was lost. There was a delay that affected a very small minority of customers, but that all got pushed yesterday.
Yeah. So Susan, for your question, yes, you have to have 3 customers or affiliates. It doesn't, same thing, customers or affiliates in order to receive commissions. And if you sign up new customers, they're like, it doesn't matter if you're enrolling affiliates or customers, same, like they will count the same for the amount of clients that you have. So you're fine there. That was Susan's question on commissions. Ryan says, will there be a mass delete option in the future for the landing pages for organization and cleanup purposes?
I don't know, man. You can kind of like delete them now, right? Mass delete? Maybe. I don't know. That's a pretty like, minor benefit.
Yep, and we have lots of great stuff happening. we're looking forward to seeing all of you as well. Right on. Any more questions? Is the hotel available at a special rate?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got a great discounted rate at the Venetian, and like you guys should check out if you haven't like go to the website and check it out. Like the rooms are beautiful. I think every room is a suite, which is that's pretty amazing. And the rate that we have is 119. And so we're just waiting for them to send us our, like personalized like link that we can then share with all of you. So you haven't missed it. Okay. It's 119 and we are going to send out the booking link as soon as we get it.
Right on. This is from Timothy Jackson. He says, why are the images for the landing pages different from those used for the ad pin?
Because we just have 2 different libraries. We need to, like, the largest library is social marketing. So really what we should have is like one master consolidated library, and we'll get back to that.
Right on. There will be an email confirmation of registration, and if someone is one of the 50 to attend the Friday Draft Club, yes, we'll make sure to send out all email communications about the Vegas event. Does the reactivation count for people that just stopped paying or the ones that canceled their service the correct way?
Both.
Mm-hmm.
We want it's the time for everyone to come back. So
yeah,
it doesn't really matter why. It's more, a kind of just a gesture of goodwill, and I think it's a pretty compelling offer. So we'd love everyone to come back.
Can those who do not speak English or French get commissioned without fulfilling the training requirement? That was from Victor.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I'm more interested in how they would be successful at all if they receive no training, and there must be some other solution for these people. So maybe we can talk about that. Like, it's not like I don't want to make an exception and say, oh yeah, if you only speak whatever Italian, then you don't need training. It's more like, how can we support people who don't speak one of the the kind of like core languages that we support right now?
Right on. Teresa says, once we are in our contacts, and when I'm doing a follow-up email, can we get a next contact button instead of back to contacts? It would take us to the very next contact. I know what you're saying. So, like, if you're in the contact, like if you open.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah. How often do you want to go to why do you want to go to the next one? Like, I'm curious about like why next? Why not like I don't know, like a search, maybe like a quick search at the top, but like
A quick search.
Just because I want to do something in Adam's profile doesn't necessarily mean I want to do something in Bob's profile next. Just because it's like, A/B. So I'm curious about the use case. Before I comment, I'd like to just understand what, why that would be helpful.
Right. You're saying to follow up. Are you following up with each individual separately, or like you can email the entire list of people?
Yeah, like if you're following up with each individual, might you not create a list?
Right.
Anyway, you might be right. I don't totally get why next is useful, but maybe it is. So explain it.
Hold on. I saw something. We can download videos on Royaltie Vimeo and upload to our YouTube, correct? I got a copyright claim violation, so just want to make sure you're fine.
Yeah.
You can download
that's not us. We're
no. Diana says the next button would be great. I manually input contacts when I attend events. Can you tell us how much it will cost for AI?
$0. Yeah, we're not increasing our prices for the AI. For the AI, I don't want to say feature, functionality, because it's not a feature, right? It's much bigger than that. However, remember that after November 23rd, new customers who join after November 23rd, the number of ads included in the subscriptions is half what it is today. So if you're a customer today, or you become a customer before November 23rd, you're fine. You'll keep your 5,000, 10,000, 50,000 ads exactly as they are today. However, if you join after the launch, it'll be 2,500 at the starter level, 5,000 entrepreneur, 25,000 small business. So that's kind of, that's part of how we're able to keep prices the same, is by reducing, our ad spend on future customers, right? That allows us to keep the prices the same and include AI to all of our customers without any change in price.
Right on. So Tony, content marketing is 1 per week at the starter, 3 per week at the entrepreneur, and unlimited at the small business. So it's per week for content marketing, for sure.
And I know some people who should be unlimited content marketing that are currently not, that we're putting a fix in like today. Like it's happening. I know they're working on it right now.
Randy, there's you're attending the Facebook Live, so you're good for training.
Yeah, this counts. This counts. Look, I want to so the training is in the affiliate agreement. Look, please read it, right? Like we're not there's a lot of valuable information in the agreement. And if you're someone who is serious about this opportunity, take 10 minutes and go through it. But anyway, the whole thing about training is, this is in no way meant to be punitive, why do we do it? We do it because we, believe it or not, we still have people running around talking about beacons, right? And so, like, it's crazy, but it's true, and not just actually selling people on the concept of beacons, right? Like, that's the thing with an independent team of independent salespeople is, there's certain limits on how what we're able to actually control, right, in terms of the messaging that's out there. So this is kind of like our attempt to make sure that we attach the financial reward to knowing what the heck you're talking about, right? And so that, because that that leads that obviously tarnishes our brand, and it leads to people having the wrong expectation when they become customers. So that's why we're doing it. Okay, it's not like It's only that. It's just because we want people to articulate what we do accurately. That's it. Okay. So we're not trying to jam anybody up. We're really just trying to kind of protect the brand, protect the company, make sure customers come in understanding what it is that they're buying.
Right on. I'm sorry, DePaul. I'll call you DePaul. I didn't mean to call you Ryan. Right on. There's a question of, can we make it faster to load the back office? We're switching back and forth to places in the back office.
In the new one?
Can it be faster? That was from Ron. When you log into your account or back office, saying
Well,
faster.
Okay, let's
get their content.
Some people think of the whole thing, like the entire product, as like a back office. It can't all be a back office. Some of it actually is the product, right? So, Ron, are you talking about like the actual software platform that we built, or are you talking about the back office, which is like the commission system that we've like contracted? So let me know which one you mean. I know that there was some over the last few days there were some performance issues, like slowness, right, with the core product, like with the actual product, and that was related to that big backlog of emails, like that queue, right? So that just kind of slowed down everything, but that's been cleared. So for us, I have no issues with speed. I was using the product earlier, and it improved dramatically as of like yesterday morning when we cleared that email queue.
Will a la carte pricing and impressions counts remain the same or also change?
I'm sorry?
Will a la carte pricing for impression counts remain the same or also change?
Oh yeah, no, they're staying the same for now. We have no plans to change them, but for sure, like in the future, they'll probably change in some way. But over the next few months, that we have no plans to change that pricing.
Right. So this is it. Like, Rick, there are no gems. Rick says, how many gems do you get with the business account?
0.
No gems. Yeah. There are no physical beacons or gems.
But welcome back.
Yeah.
We have a lot to talk about.
Can we import contacts into Royaltie that were obtained through other platforms?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Can you import contacts into Royaltie that were obtained through another platform?
Yeah. We just added the that CSV import capability in the last couple weeks, so please do so. And but remember, right? Like, if someone hasn't opted in to receiving email communications, the rules are the same with us as they are with Constant Contact or Aweber or MailChimp, right? Like, you have to have permission to contact someone through our system, right? Or we'll get in trouble and you'll get in trouble and we'll shut you down. So same rules apply. Make sure if you're uploading a list that you have the right to that list, that you didn't just buy it.
Is there a generic service contract available in order to offer advertising services to a local company? Guidelines are a model to follow when creating an advertisement customer. I'm not sure what you mean, Victor. I don't know that one either. Is there a way to include a video link from Vimeo or YouTube that does not give the viewer access to other Vimeo content from me that has nothing to do with my opportunity? Sure, there is. Vimeo has paid subscription so that you don't have to have different videos that pop up at the end. Right on. Okay. Look at, I don't know what that one said. Maybe if we're offering content in German. I think that's what that question is, but I don't know.
We will.
Yeah. if you find an old customer from a couple years ago and they tell you they want to reactivate, are they still hooked maybe to the person that brought them in a few years ago?
So yes, unless they request otherwise.
Yeah.
So, we email them, they ask to reactivate, and we'll reactivate them under, like with the same salesperson who brought them in, unless they ask otherwise. And that, guys, like, that's their right. If they've been gone for whatever period of time is specified, and they they ask to be with someone else, then that's their right to do so. It's not it's not a forever thing.
Good. Will there be a promo video added to the website soon?
Yeah. So look, given everything that given everything that's happening, we've held off on. We haven't updated the website to include social marketing or content marketing because it was like, we're going to do a whole bunch of work and we're going to have to basically throw it out, anyway for, to make room for this, the AI launch. So we've held off, and but yeah, we have a complete website overhaul. It's going to be completely different. In a few weeks.
Yeah.
So that's what we're working on now.
Import of contacts is awesome. Is there a plan to offer exporting of our list as well?
Yep, we'll get there.
Yeah. Can we connect our email campaign to our Facebook account? Or can we connect it to like a different, I guess, landing page? You're connecting your email campaign through the landing pages that we offer here at Royaltie.
Yeah, you can't.
No.
You can't connect, if you have some third-party website, you can't connect it to our email campaigns. You should use our landing pages. They're great. And I don't know how you would connect an email campaign to a Facebook account. That's interesting. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah. So Brian's looking for marketing materials, and we have them inside of our official corporate royalty group. They're under a unit, says marketing materials. There's even, we just updated our PowerPoint presentation. There's updated videos as well. So inside of the unit that says marketing materials, you'll find it there. That one's the take a flyer. Yes, they're in the marketing materials section, and you can personalize them. Will the customer be able to edit the AI created website and blog?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the system will generate for you is going to be kind of like a starting point, right? And some people will choose to stick with that starting point. Other people will say, this is a starting point and I'm going to build on it now. That's up to you. But, our goal, as we said in Nice, is we want everyone to succeed, right? We want to, make sure that everyone, even if they just sign up and do nothing, will have a professional online marketing presence. What you do with that, the way that you personalize it and, build, more robust, detailed email campaigns and more personalized social marketing posts, all of that is great. And I absolutely encourage you to do that, to continue to do that, right? Because your business better than anybody. What we're saying is we are going to equip the brand new person who's never marketed online, has no experience, no knowledge, no background whatsoever, with a very professional, effective online marketing presence from day one.
Right on. Yeah, Lisa, we will update marketing materials for AI and all the great things that are coming out. We're already getting to it. So lots of stuff that we will have available November 23rd. like Justin was saying, updated website. You want to make sure that you are at that event November 23rd, royaltyvegas.now.site. Make sure that you're registered for the event. And we will have new marketing materials and all kinds of great stuff that you can use as well. How will it work with AI if someone has more than one thing they use, like royalty, that they use royalty for?
So what we're going to do is allow you to turn, like to activate, like to turn AI on a number of your landing pages. Not all, right? So if you have like, I don't know, 200 or whatever, you wouldn't even want that, right? Like you don't want us recommending 200 content social marketing posts a day. Like that's not helpful. It's too much. So what you will be able to do is, depending on your plan, like the subscription, you will be able to activate AI on a number of your landing pages, right? So whether that's 1 or 3 or more, details to come, right, for each plan level, but that's how it's going to work.
Will the content marketing add new niches like crafting?
Yes and no. Like there's certain things where we can get very, very, very detailed, like the landing pages that we build for you, like that we automatically build for you, right? Like that's an area where we can get very neat, like very niche, right? Like right down to, the example we were talking about this morning. The example is like calligraphy, right? Like, yeah, like if you have a calligraphy business, then sure, why wouldn't we'd have like a landing page template with some, appropriate images. We'd have email templates with the same, but there's not that much, like, I don't know, like there's not that much great content, like, engaging content, like, quizzes and surveys and videos and articles like about calligraphy. Like there is, right? But there's not like thousands, right? And so, there, like, so that's kind of, what we want to do is focus on content that is going to be interesting to your audience, right? And recognizing that no audience wants to see 5 posts about calligraphy every single day. Like that's not interesting, right? So so we are accommodating a much greater number of kind of like subcategory industry niches for landing page building and emails and things like that. But at the content level, it's these, content marketing is all about publishing interesting stuff for your audience. It's not always about being like super micro specific about the topic, right? It could be, it should be more broadly interesting. So that's what you should expect.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff has a great suggestion, and he said, can we set up a group of some type online for those of us arriving in Vegas early to connect with others and also arriving early? I think it's a great idea. I will make sure to set us up a group today. I'll make sure that people know how they can get added to that group as well. And it's a great form of communication. Sure thing, Jeff. Love it.
Yeah, and also we can maybe use that group. I know that we've had a lot of people ask about sort of like, can we connect people for, maybe like facilitating travel, right? Like, oh, I'm coming from LA and
yeah, this is great.
Yeah, so we can use that group for the same purpose.
For sure. Great suggestion, Jeff. Will we be able to set scheduling for, will we have to be able, hold on. I think you're asking, will we be able to set scheduling posts for different campaigns in the AI platform?
Yeah, we'll get to scheduling. Like we'll get there. Not by November 23rd. That's like what you'll get is everyday recommendations, like recommended posts, right? Which we think is extremely valuable, like a 10 out of 10 value, right? Like that's kind of like my favorite thing that we're doing is using, AI to build and recommend posts to drive traffic to your business and generate leads for your business. Scheduling much easier, but not as valuable. And we're just not. We're gonna do the really valuable one first. Like scheduling is easy, and we'll do it after.
I'm going to read this question to you from Victor. He says, can we be credited for the ad banners and ad spots within the content, but not relevant to the content in the content marketing? If not, can we place ads in the AI content marketing that is available in the new library?
I don't follow. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm not following either. Sorry, Victor. If you want to try to clarify, that would be helpful. Appreciate it. The shared landing pages. Some people, Linda was one of the people that were affected with multiple shared landing pages. Do you know if that's good now?
Yeah, we're working on that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's super high priority to get that fixed.
Jeff is so funny. He said I had my thinking hat on.
For what?
No, Jeff was the one who suggested the group, and Jeff's always wearing.
Oh yeah, good one.
That's great, Jeff. Will AI post go to all social media platforms at once, or will we be able to say which ones each day?
Oh, hey, you have total control over where your posts go. What we're doing is we're saying, okay, what post is going to be most beneficial to this particular customer today? Here you go. Here's our suggested post. If you if you don't like it, you don't have to do anything with it. You can just kind of like ignore it. Or if you only want to put it on Twitter, put it on Twitter or Facebook or whatever. Like it's your thing.
Right on. Is there any concern about internet congestion?
Because of us? I hope. I mean, we have a long way to go, right? Like, Facebook has what, 2 billion users, right? Google has billions. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. What is that? Despacito got something like 4 billion views. So, like, that's one song on YouTube. We are a long way from having any measurable impact at all on internet congestion. I hope that's a thing. It won't be, like, ever. Like, networks are getting faster at an absolutely alarming rate. So no concerns.
Any way we can use the content from the clickables library in our ad library?
Yeah. We want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about kind of like we've got, in kind of building these features quickly, we kind of, we build like the libraries that they're pulling images from are all separate. That's silly. They should be one, right? We can be smarter about that. So when we improve the, ad images library, you can, like, the social marketing library automatically gets better because it's the same library. That makes, of course, we'll do that. We just haven't just didn't do it in the first version of these things.
Victor's asking if we get compensated for the ads that pop up on the articles in the content marketing posts we make.
No, it's not your website.
Yeah.
No, we're like, the way to do that is to start writing articles yourself and generate, like, selling ad space on your website, and that's how to do it. We're sharing articles that belong to, like, that have been written by other authors, and they have every right to be compensated for the traffic that we send them. You got the lead, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, you are, like, you're using, like, the headline and the description that this guy wrote, right, to, attract attention, generate a lead for yourself, but then rightly that guy or girl should make money from selling ads on their own site. They did the hard part. They actually wrote the interesting, compelling article. So yeah, no, it's that's what's in it for them.
Yeah, right on. This is a great Carl Scott. He said one of his subscribers has been using the YouTube Live through the landing page. I think we did a little thing on that in a group, and he's getting a lot of leads and converting. He said the setup was very easy. Congratulations, that's awesome.
That's awesome, and we should talk more about that use case. I feel like there's not a lot of even awareness of YouTube Live as an option, or how you can integrate it with our landing pages. It's great.
It's great. Right on. Great job, Carl Scott. Can a spouse come to the convention if they're not an affiliate? Sure thing.
100%. Yeah.
You can register guests, multiple guests if you'd like, and for sure. Will we get new button shapes eventually?
Yes. Landing pages 3.0. We'll get there.
If you don't like the recommendation from the AI, can you request another when the AI presents the recommendation?
Yeah. So we're going to give you, not an infinite number, because we don't want this to become like a whatever, like a Tinder just keeps, no. Like, we don't, that's not like, the recommendations that we're providing are going to be driven by real data, right? Like, so we're not going to be providing an infinite number every single day. We are going to be providing more than one, right? So I don't have an exact number, but 1, 2, 3 a day, right? And you can, if you don't like any of them, then just wait till tomorrow. It might be more than 3. I don't know. We haven't picked that number yet, but we will provide. It'll be more than one recommendation, but not an infinite number either.
Is there a way to make the text block movable as it is in our social posting feature as we overlay those photos with text? Right now, headlines are fixed in one spot on large images on the landing pages. So movable text overlay block on the landing pages.
On the overlaying text on an image on a landing page. Yeah, like and that's a great example of like something that we built over here, right? That we now want to put over here. Like, you should be able to easily overlay text on an ad, right? Like, we have the capability in social marketing, but we need to just bring that over to the ad section or to the landing page section, right? Like that. That's obviously easy because we did it, right? It's more, it's just prioritization, and believe me, we have our hands full at the moment.
Can you post content or social marketing on IG or Instagram?
You can post the content and social marketing that through our system anywhere you can share a link, right? And that's actually the coolest part, because when you do share the link onto Facebook, for example, it pulls in the image from the all right.
That makes funny.
Oh, sucks. It pulls in anyway. When you create a post, lost my train of thought. I remember now. By sharing a link, that's what makes the image clickable, right? So that's kind of like the best part about the posts is the image itself is clickable. So you can do that on LinkedIn, you can do that on Twitter, you can do that on Facebook. Sharing links on Instagram is just not it's not, I don't know, possible.
For sure. For those of you that are interested in the YouTube live stream through the landing page, we did a training on that. I'll boost it inside of the group, or if you search the group for live video and landing page, I'm sure you'll find it. But make sure to boost it so everybody sees it. Yeah. Will we be able to complete a purchase from within the landing page for those who choose to purchase an item or service?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Like, we'll talk more about this, but as the product and business is evolving, we're kind of, we want to be more clear about who we are and who we're not, right? And you know, I think that there's a really helpful distinction that can be drawn between marketing and sales.
Mm-hmm.
And it's as simple as saying our product is all about marketing. It's really not about sales. And so what's the difference? Because, you know, people talk, oh, well, sales and marketing, like what's the difference? Here's a simple way of thinking about the difference. Marketing is about generating interest in your business, right? That's like lead generation. It's building your brand. It's building awareness. Like marketing is generating interest in your business. Okay. Sales is converting that interest into like a purchase, like dollars. Okay. And where we can add a ton of value with our platform is really on the marketing side,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of, you know, advertising and building a landing page and capturing leads and having a CRM and following up with email and social media marketing and content marketing and using AI to kind of optimize all of that, right? All of that marketing, generating interest. Where I think people have gotten confused and is thinking that we have some role to play in sales, and that leads to an unrealistic expectation where people will say, well, I didn't close any customers. And what I would say to that person, and I can be very blunt, but what I would say to that person is, yeah, you know what? I have absolutely nothing to do with that. Like the day that I get to make the decisions about your price, about your sales process, the day I get to make decisions about what you're selling, right? The actual product, that's the day that we can have a conversation about sales. But I'm not in charge of any of those things. I have no say whatsoever on, you know, in terms of your process, your pricing, your product, nothing. What I can do is I can help you generate interest in your business. And that's really where we want to kind of define what we do and the value that we bring. Because I think if we're not clear about that, then people can, you know, can develop unrealistic expectations of, well, how come you're not closing sales for me? Well, it's because we have nothing to do with that. We have literally nothing to do with that side of things. So anyway, back to you, Cheryl.
Right on. So that being said, we're going to close it out here. Remember, royalty reactivation special offer that until October 31st, inactive customers who reactivate their accounts will receive $30 off their first month of service. Just email support@royaltie.com to reactivate. Our first annual convention is November 23rd. And make sure that you visit royaltievegas.now.site and get your tickets for the event. We also have PayPal now upon checkout. So make sure that you check that out as well. Once again, thank you all so much for being here. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.